Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all. 117, 101. Big Knicks. Big tricks. So rap with them Raptors. What's up, man? You see it. Let's get to them Knicks first. 21 for Josh Hart. He's been steamrolling 8-1. The Knicks all ever since he went to the starting lineup. So that means 8 victories, all ball, no shows. 2 steals, 4 assists, 6 rebounds for the guard. 4-7 from 3. He's been on fire. Fire. 13 for Anunoby, 14 for Karl-Anthony Towns, and 16 rebounds. Double-double galore, huh? 15 points for Mikal Bridges, 35 for the captain, 12 off the bench for Clarkson. Finally heard me talking. Inspired you for once. Not much of a rotation here, you see. 16 minutes for Mitchell Robinson. He was still, D'ing up and all that. He had 5 fouls. 6 rebounds for Anunoby. 2 blocks, should have been 3 because he smacked homeboy shit in the second quarter, man. Stop playing with the guard. Huh? Kevin McCullough. That ain't even Tosan Evoman. Everybody swears they know every Knicks play, and then when they start playing, I'm like, shut up. 31 points for Brandon Ingram for the Raptors. He had 17 in the first quarter. He was going bananas. 6 assists, 6 rebounds. We got shut down after that, man. You see 14 points in 3 quarters. We were, a little different defensive approach. We ain't playing with you, Brandon. Huh? 18 points for Jamal Shed. He got the start. Poto, he got worked out there. Scottie Barnes. Come on, Scottie Barnes.
Low budget Giannis.
I wouldn't
Bum
even.
ass nigga.
I can't even repeat what Jalen Brown said about him. Jesus Christ, Jalen Brown, you are wilding out here. Get off the stream. Somebody just take all balls advice, man.
That's all. All I'm saying is give me my props. I was the first to say it. None of these dudes belong behind the microphone, bro. Really don't. You niggas is that bored with 100 million? Go ahead, Fabian. I apologize.
Jalen Brown, get out of here with your fake ass righteous shit, bro.
Fabian,
You right, what you say is that.
What's the Seinfeld where they had the guys that acted just like them?
The Bizarro world.
Scottie Barnes is the Bizarro Giannis. He is the Five Below Giannis. He is the dollar store Giannis. Get that bum ass nigga out of here.
The
Fuck out of here.
The no frills Giannis, huh? You see
Niggas
here,
he the five below Giannis.
You see here, it was back and forth in the first half for the most part. 10 lead changes. The game was tied 7 times, but in the second half, it was a wrap. Really, at the end of the second quarter, took over. Never looked back. See the skyscraper, the New York skyline. Once you put up the New York skyline, it's over because we were away. You see the sky. You see the skyline, vivid. Cat had 2 fouls in the first quarter. That's when things turned around. Actually, we went on a run. We lost the quarter 32-30, but that's when the Brunson bloodbath started. See the score there, 117-101, like we said. Knicks ahead, 48-37, the rebounding edge. Us, of course. 28 assists to 19, the Raptors won, even without R.J. Barrett, and without Emmanuel quickly as well. Steals tied up 9-9. Blocks, we had the advantage 7-4. We had 13 turnovers each for each team. 52.5% from the field, 45% from 3, 60% from the free throw line. We always got to hit high on one of those to win the game. 28% for the Raptors, by the way. Y'all can't shoot without R.J. Barrett setting y'all up, man. It's evident. I think they got the lowest offensive rating in the league. They showed last night on the Prime thing, the Prime broadcast. All ball. Dip right into what's your feeling on the Knicks, man? Up to them tricks, man. Go on.
Listen, man. Big shout out to you for holding it down. Let's get to that. You and Flea. Big shout out to my brothers holding it down while I was missing in action. That's none of y'all goddamn business what I was doing. Wasn't doing nothing crazy, but big shout out to my brothers. Big shout out to the chat for holding us down. I don't think, before I go, Fabian, just give me 30 seconds. For all platforms, I don't think y'all give the chat enough props. Without y'all, there is none of this. So y'all hold us down, whether y'all believe it or not. We really appreciate y'all. So thank y'all. Now that I got that out the way, I loved it because it was a road win. I don't care that they was missing Barrett and quickly. That shit wouldn't have made no difference. It was a road win. Fabian, can we please say this? Was I the first to say, why is Mike Brown trying some new shit? Why isn't Josh Hart starting? Tom Thibodeau left it on the platter for him. We were successful last season with Josh Hart starting. No matter how y'all think I feel about Josh Hart, Rewind the tape. The one that said, Mike Brown, do not come in here and try no new shit. It is laid out here for you. We were successful with Josh Hart starting, and now that maybe Mike Brown understands, that should be the starting five. The same starting five we had last season. Brunson, Bridges, OG, Hart, and Cat. Now that we have someone legit coming off the bench in Clarkson, who is kind of wishy-washy, but listen, he comes through when he needs to. We still got Deuce, and then Sherman is going to come back. So listen, last night told me this: Brunson is the truth. We go where Brunson goes, Fabian. Simple and plain. As much as people like Cat, as good as we think Cat is, we go as far as Brunson takes us. OG, Mikal Bridges, everybody goes off the vibe of Brunson. When Brunson is on fire, he attracts all the attention. Now everybody else can get their shots. I think yesterday was a big statement because it was on the road, and we've been terrible on the road. That was 8 out of 9 wins, but it was a road win. And for us to be successful and win championships, y'all heard me plural, championships, and get to the cup, get to the chip, we have to win road games. So for me, I loved how we played. Me and you always agree, Fabian. It's about Brunson, bro. We could all complain about his defense. We could complain all we want. Brunson is the truth. And when Brunson is playing at an MVP level, we are tough to beat. And yesterday, last night in Toronto, that first quarter, he let you understand, I'm him. I'm him. And that's all I was seeing. I'm like, yo, this is what I seen 2 seasons ago when everybody got injured and we got to the second round against Indiana. Brunson put the team on his back. And that's my problem with him and Cat. Cat had a good game yesterday. But my opinion, Cat gets in Brunson's way offensively. My opinion. And Mike Brown is going to have to figure that out, or Cat and Brunson is going to have to figure that out. But for me, Brunson needs that Allen Iverson, let him do what he wants. When Brunson is on fire, there's nothing you can do. And I'm going to be honest, damn, we needed OG. OG is very important. OG is very important. You've been praising that. Big shout out OG. When he comes back and when he plays how he plays, we a whole different ball club. Great win yesterday. Like I said, Toronto was a team that was kind of on fire in the beginning. They still have Brandon Ingram. They still have the low budget five below Giannis and Scottie Barnes, who people believe is one of those guys. So let's not act like Toronto's not a good team. They got some good young talent. They got two guys over there that's all stars or potential all stars. So for me, on the road, big win. Like I said, Mike Brown is starting to understand you don't have to try nothing new. You don't. We were successful. What we was missing last season was those adjustments, certain lineups, learning how to get guys rest within the game, and some bench production. So now that we can have Deuce, Clarkson, and Sherman off the bench, listen, I think last night kind of showed and helped Mike Brown understand this is how we rolling. But for me, Jalen Brunson, MVP type game last night. And I think his name is not being mentioned enough in the MVP race. We know what SGA and Joker is doing, but once again, what Brunson is doing with guys that nobody believe is top 10, top 15 guys in the league. Some of these players, Fabian, is playing with top 15, 20 guys in the league. Lakers got 2 top 10 guys in the league. So for me, last night was about Brunson and Mike Brown. Uh, I think we got something going, bro. But I can't wait for us to discuss, the thing with Cat. Mitchell Robinson.
Big Mitch.
Big Mitch my ass. Yo, he can't. I love you, Mitch. But bro, you shooting 18% from the free throw line. I'm gonna
Shit.
say it again. You are shooting 18%, 1-8 from the free throw line. So that means we can't have you in the game because they're gonna play Hacker Mitch. We need you on the defensive end. Your offensive rebounding, you are the best in the world. But you can't stay on the floor because they're gonna listen, man. We gotta pack Mitch up. I'm sorry. We need to get some for Mitch because at the end of the day, if you can't give us at least 8 and 8, 18% from the free throw line.
18 is crazy. That's a jersey number.
Yo,
You can't shoot jersey numbers on your free throws, man.
baby, you got had a floor. Let me just say this: you can't shoot 18% by mistake, baby. You can't shoot 18% on purpose. Even if you try to miss, you gonna the floor is yours, bro. Big win last night. Like I said, on the road. I was mad last season. We lost to Atlanta to get to the cup. We in the cup. Everybody gonna act like it don't mean nothing. It does mean something because when the Lakers and Indiana and all was there, everybody made a big deal out of it. So don't tell me I can't brag and boast. This is a big deal for us. So for me, big win. But I think this is all about Brunson.
What? Almost made a bad joke. Diddy's been out all week, I said, listen, the cup is worth how much? $1 million, and we know what $1 million means to Puff. Listen, man, stop playing around. First and foremost, you were right about that starting lineup. Let's give Mike Brown his props though, and Tommy Beer his props. He gave us the first 24 game stats from last season versus this season, huh? We were 15-9 last year. Through 24 games, with 17-7 this year. 120.2 offensive rating. We went up 121.8. The defensive rating is similar, 113.7 to 113.2. We are now in the top 10 as far as defensive rating goes in the league. Ever since we smacked the Raptors, gave the Magic, took that rabbit out of their freaking hat. You see the net rating and all that. We're attempting more threes, corner threes, catch and shoot threes. Everything. Free throw attempts is up by three attempts. Passes per game are up by 16, damn near 18. You see the drives per game. We talked about that the other day. At least 4 or 5 more drives per game. Points per game via handoffs. We talked about the dribble handoff. I gotta look at them stats when Hartenstein was here. That was a big deal. And again, the isolation frequency. I'm guessing because I don't fully know these damn analytics. But come on now, isolation. We know that Brunson. We hated it. We hated seeing that shit, man. How many times you gonna ISO? That's down what at 1.5%. Come on, let's stop playing around. So you hit it right on the nose, all ball. Tom Thibodeau helped lay the foundation and got these guys together. He can push you. But Mike Brown, he's figuring a way out. His philosophy, call him a substitute teacher, but his style is working. Because I saw yesterday, let's talk about it. The first quarter, Karl-Anthony Towns was looking way more comfortable on both sides of the ball. On the offensive end, Raptors missed a shot. Cat got the rebound, got it to Josh. Josh pushed it up, kicked it back to Cat, top of the key, and he just shot no problem. He didn't wait to set up the offense where Brunson's at. None of that shit. Just shot the three. He hit it, but I was more hyped about the fact that Cat just took the shot, and he was doing that from starting 2 games ago. When him and Brunson got the, gave it to Brunson. Brunson gave it back. He took his shot from top of the key. Don't give it back to Brunson, bro. Same thing with OG. OG is looking way more comfortable. Them 2-3 weeks off he had, I haven't really seen him look this comfortable with his moves. Yeah, he's still kind of clunky, but it works. Like Kawhi Leonard he's robotic, and we always say that's the guy we want him to model after in this era. Just the way he's spinning off the ball, gets the ball, his spin move. He's not worried about the help defense, gathers and just hits the shot. There's another thing where OG got the ball in the inbounds, and I don't think it was transition. He pushed it up, kicked it to Mitchell Robinson, got it back, and then took it downhill, went to the basket. So, I'm OG doing that. I like this, and he hit a layup. So those are the guys we're talking about. It can't be Brunson. That's what I was frustrated about in the playoffs. Don't tell me you're going to show up and Brunson sitting down on the bench with an injury. Then when he's in the game, you want what? You want him to get. He's not going to give you anything. He's not giving it. You got to take it from him. That's the kind of guy that he is. He's not coming in for play. He already sacrificed enough for y'all, for everybody. That's why Flea gets mad. But yeah, we show him leeway, bro. How we know how much Knicks tickets are. We know how much the Knicks are worth. And Brunson took a pay cut. Pablo Torre, we already warned your ass. Number one. Number two, he took the pay cut regardless on the books. He did what he had to do, and then he's still playing his game. He's playing his game and he's finding his spots. Cat sat down with 2 fouls, by the way. Before I let that go, that second foul he picked up in the first quarter. Is it frustrating? Of course, it was an offensive foul. But I like the fact that Cat popped Scottie Barnes in the mouth. Dog, this is my spot. I'm posting up. This is where the big boys play. Fuck it. And Fish said this a while ago. Yo, if they're not going to call it, you can't argue with the ref. Once he shows you, oh no, it ain't a foul. All right. So start some shit, get chippy. Now you gotta call every call. You gotta call every call, and that's when Cat gotta be disciplined. And for me, I just enjoy Cat. Hopefully, I can get this over real quick because the the Mad Lion is back. I never seen this ball. You kidding me? Let's get right into it. The Mad Lion defense. He's holding down the jungle. What? Stop playing with your man. We're gonna turn the sound off because you ain't playing with me. Look, hands up. Come on. Hands up. Give me that. Then over here, look, watch what happens right here. I'm not a professional, but watch. Boom. Take the bump. Look at where his hands are, though. Up, up, up. Keep them hands up, big man. Come on now. Rotating. Love it. There's another one right here. Hands up. Moving the feet. Hands up, bro. That's all we've been talking. Hands up. You 7 feet. That's all we've been talking about. Stressing that shit. Hands up. That's all you got to do. And you know we're going to get into it later. We know what the rumors are. Please keep the Giannis rumors alive. Because all of a sudden, all you guys find out how to shoot, pass, dribble, check in, substitute. Everybody got a jump shot all of a sudden. Now that the Greek freak is in the rumors, is in the rumor mill. I gotta love it all, boy. I can't front on this.
Hit that like button, man. Share, like, subscribe, share this live. Tell a friend, tell a friend. But please hit that like button. Listen, at times I'm very upset at Mike Brown and Cat, right? But I have to be honest. Mike Brown has us playing a fluent and better offense. The ball is moving. We're in transition more. We're running more. So, for me, we just got to piggyback off of this. Like I said, Cat and Brunson need to get out each other way. Brunson and Cat need to understand who's the leader. Cat needs to follow the leader. And I think if Cat gets comfortable in that position, pause, where it's like, okay, Brunson, you the guy following your lead. Because remember, that may mean Cat may not average 20 plus. I think that right now he's at 22. But think about it. If Cat goes down to 18, 19, 20, is he comfortable with that? For me, I think there's some things, that they really need to discuss because we have a real opportunity to get to the finals. So, I think Cat yesterday showing effort on defense. Yeah, he's always going to commit the dumb fouls, but just giving the effort. But yeah, man, I just think the offense that we're playing, once Deuce gets back, once Shannon gets back, and we're fully healthy, we're going to be a team to be reckoned with. I said it in the beginning of the season. There's only one team that gets in our way in the East, and that's us. We have to stay healthy. If we can stay healthy, we will be okay. So for me, knockdown shots, stay healthy, and follow Brunson's lead, and I think we'll be just fine. But once we start trying some new shit, because think about it, Fabian, since Brunson's been here, we've been successful following his lead. Why would we try to detour and do something else? No. Stick to the game plan, play some fucking defense, guys knock down shots, and we will be just fine. But yesterday, man, just a big road win. And like I said, I just love just how we played together as a team on both ends of the floor. It was a beautiful game to watch.
Come on, man. John Q, this is for you, baby Bubba. I'm gonna try to do this without getting hacked by the fucking YouTube with scholars out here watching us. You saw Cat. Ha!
Penetrating.
And playing around, huh? Big Cat, the Mad Lion, no imposter. Is he back? David Smith, you see it? No imposter. He's back. 4 assists in 39 minutes. Why you harping on Brunson, David Smith? What's wrong with you? Why does the chat keep turning off? I don't know. I'm getting hyped out here, man. Stop playing. Oh, Paul. Karl-Anthony Towns. If he plays like this, woo.
Fabian,
What do we got to say about this?
Fabian, what did I say in the beginning of the season? I said, this is what we need from Cat. I said this. Just listen, every NBA team that's going to compete for a championship, your second best player has to be that guy. This is what we need from Cat night in and night out. Simple and plain. to play tough, to play rugged, to play with some attitude, and to stay on the floor. Don't commit the dumb fouls and stay on the floor. But am I happy Cat had a good game yesterday? Hell yeah. But once again, we need this on a consistent basis. We need this on a consistent basis. We get Cat and Brunson to be that 1-2 punch that we know they can be. Come on, bro. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. So big shout out, Cat. I still have some things that I'll talk about later. Yeah, that involves Karl-Anthony Town. But big win last night on the road. I'm gonna keep saying it. A road win. Love it. Love it. Look, I done got so happy I started sneezing. Beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy. The key Prince is in the building. That's all the good too. Big shout out to you, baby. Yeah, I hope all the beautiful ladies is having a beautiful evening. Fellas, y'all know the drill. Put up a heart, a thumbs up, a high wave. Please speak to the beautiful ladies in the building, man. Love to see y'all. Love everybody in the chat. Let's go.
Listen, man, there was something I saw also. You were missing it with us, all ball. We were giving props to Mikal Bridges. Me and Flea and
He
myself,
deserves it.
most consistent Nick this year, including Brunson, including Cat, of course. Shout out to All NBA podcast. That's Tim Legler's joint. Here is every player who has at least 20 steals this season, as well as how efficient their team has been cashing in on those steals immediately. Hey, guess what, y'all? I barely know how to read this shit. I ain't go to no big college. But guess what? The usual suspects. Dyson Daniels, the steals animal, the Atlanta Hawks, they make a lot of noise with those steals. They cash right in. Kassan Wallace, OKC. Who wouldn't cash in with any steals if you playing for the OKC Thunder? Me and AllBall could dress up, put them shorts on, and we cashing out. We're on the OKC Thunder. But guess who's in third on this list? Mikal Bridges.
Nice.
Bridges. Watch your mouth, Giannis. We heard what you said. You don't need no bridges.
Hold
You
on.
fly helicopters. We
Before
heard
you
what you
read
said.
before you read that, dare I say candidate for most improved player of the year so far?
Who, Mikal Bridges?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough because Sengun, a lot of guys, they're in this category right now, man.
No. I'm
Oh,
just saying a candidate. I'm not saying he has to be top 1, 2. I'm just saying when they start bringing up, these players and some of these things, we need some Knicks to be in these conversations. Like you said, what Mikal Bridges is doing, and I give him a lot of flack. But one thing I can say is he's been consistent. He's been playing hella basketball.
so this thing says cashing in on steals. Offensive chances started with steals versus points scored per chance started with a steal. So, do what you do without wilt with this kind of thing. At the top it says 1.8. At the bottom it says like that's the amount of steals, the amount of chances that started with a steal. So they got a transition play over 45. It looks like with Mikal Bridges, and they're averaging around 1.3 points per game on those steals from Mikal Bridges. And we've seen him in transition way more too. That was the other thing we were saying. Like he's just been the most consistent, and we just got to give him his props because come on now, he's just been killing it, man. And it doesn't show up in the points all the time, but I think it does show up when we're talking about standing out on a television. Because a lot of guys, they do dirty work that you may not see, but his dirty work is starting to show. He looks way more comfortable than last year. And what I said was, bro, he's the guy. You think it's Cat. I think it's Mikal Bridges that got Thibs up out of here. Again, the starting lineup, the rotations that Mike Brown, he did change. He did change up what Tom Thibodeau brought in. He finally implemented the starting lineup from last year, which was breaking all-time records. But now he said, yo, Mikal Bridges complained about them minutes last year. Let's not forget that. He was averaging 37 minutes per game. He wasn't averaging that since like his second year in the league, and now he's back down to his regular minutes that he's usually averaged for his career. So Josh Hart, I forgot what he said at the end of the year last year. Yo, I was out of gas, bro. I was out of gas. And we know there was one man driving that whip, driving our players to the damn grave, old boy. And now Bridges ain't got no excuses, old boy. And he's answering that bell.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is all we ask from our guys. And we speak about this a lot. when guys like OG is getting the max, we expect you to play up to that level. When you trade for Bridges and give up 5 picks, we expect you to play like this. So, we give him a lot of flack, and yeah, we get upset because we know what you can do. We know what you're capable of. We just need it on a consistent basis. But I gotta, you know, one thing with me, if we play bad or I don't like something, yeah, I know me, I'm gonna come up here and go crazy. So now I gotta keep it real. I gotta give major props to Mikal Bridges. Listen, he's been consistent thus far this season. This season, he's been great. No complaints about Mikal Bridges. Like I said, on the offensive end, he's efficient. I ain't gonna lie, his mid range is starting to look a little automatic. Listen, and he's starting to get up there in the percentage in them high percentage as far as with the 3-point shot. So listen, I gotta give props to Mikal Bridges, man, and he's starting to play some defense. So you know, you said it for a while. I think it's Cat. You think it's Mikal Bridges. I think either one, you can't go wrong as far as like if we could just get consistent play out of our guys, I think we'll be looking like the championship contending team that everybody's been talking about. If you look at all the great teams in the NBA, right? If you look at all the championship contending teams in the NBA, all their top guys are consistent. Consistent. Yeah, they may have 1 or 2 bad games, but it's not going to be for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. So I just want our guys to be consistent. If Bridges, Cat, and OG can be consistent and do what they got to do, and Brunson's gonna do what he got to do, listen, we gonna be right there. We gonna be right there. So I gotta give major props to Mikal Bridges.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.